Biol. Number 5, Pascal Strike. Number 2, Jaden Bogle. Number 18, Anton Stach. Number 4, and the captain, Ethan Ampadu. Number 44, Ilya Ruev. Number 3, Gabriel Gudmundsson. Number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And number Number 4, and the captain, Virgil van Dijk. Number 5, Ibrahima Konate. Number 6, Milos Kerkez. Number 38, Ryan Gravenberch. Number 17, Curtis Jones. Number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Number 7, Florian Wirtz. Number 18, Cody Gakpo. And number 22, Ugo Ekitike. We could also just quickly run through the substitutes for both sides as well. So on the bench for Leeds United this evening, Aronson, Bornau, Byram, Darlow, Yonto, Harrison, Justin, Hero and Tanaka. And on the bench for Liverpool tonight, Chiesa, Endo, Gomez, Isak, McAllister, Mamadashvili, Engamoa, Robertson and Salah. In terms of the match officials tonight, the referee is Anthony Taylor. The assistant referees are Gary Bezic and Adam Nunn. And the fourth official is Lee Doughty. And I'm sure you'll be delighted and thrilled to know that VAR is present at this game. The video assistant referee is John Brooks. And the assistant VAR official tonight is Dan Robertson. So in terms of where we are where we are in the league table, so Liverpool approach this game in 12th position. That's right, 12th position, as they, attempt to defend their Premier League title, but it already seems like that's going to be a task too far for Arne Slot's side this season. They've only won 2 of their last 6 games in the Premier League, and it's all gone to pot really for Liverpool within the last sort of 2 to 3 months. In terms of Leeds United, they currently sit just above the relegation zone following an absolutely fantastic victory over Chelsea in the Premier League in their most recent game. So at the moment, Leeds sit 2 points clear of the relegation zone, where West Ham are in 18th spot. If Leeds can get a win today, that should, barring an unlikely, very, very heavy victory, they should move up then 1 place up to 16th. But whatever happens tonight, even if Leeds are comfortably beaten, they will still not drop into the relegation zone by the end of tonight. So should be a very interesting game ahead of us. Of course, for Liverpool in their most recent game, of course, all the other Premier League games took place earlier on in midweek this week, and Liverpool drew 1-1 against Sunderland, but almost lost the game right at the very end. But it was an amazing goal line clearance from Chiesa, which saved Liverpool and got the Reds at least a point from that game. So this is the last Premier League game of today. We've got a fair few Premier League games that are taking place tomorrow as well. Actually, only the 2. Usually get more than that these days on a Sunday, but we have got a couple of Premier League games taking place tomorrow. They'll also be covered by Flashscore's live audio commentary service. So Brighton and Hove Albion will take on West Ham United, and Fulham will host Crystal Palace, while in the SPL, a big match there, Celtic take on Heart of Midlothian. So we'll be getting underway very, very soon indeed. Both sides in their home strip. Leeds in their, mainly white shirts with a little bit of a blue trim around the collar, and Liverpool all in red in their home strip. So we're just getting the coin toss now with the referee and the captains for both sides, so Ethan Ampadu and Virgil van Dijk. And we'll be getting underway very, very soon indeed. Just a reminder of where we are in the league tables as we head into this final Premier League game of today. So Liverpool in 12th, but a win could actually see them move up into would move them up into 5th position if they were to get a victory today. But of course, there are a couple of games that are taking place tomorrow as well, and a win for Leeds would see them move up into 16th position from 17th. Of course, Leeds will have had their confidence massively boosted following that recent victory over Chelsea in their most recent game. But the bad run for Liverpool still isn't really over. It was a fairly unconvincing point that they got against Sunderland in their most recent game. And Mohamed Salah has been dropped for this match once again as well. So he's on the bench, but not in the starting 11. As we now get this game underway here. So it's Liverpool, the reigning Premier League champions, that get us underway. And they'll be shooting from right to left as I see it. And Leeds United, all in white in their home strip, shooting from left to right. And it's an early free kick that Conor Bradley has won for Liverpool on the right-hand side, about midway down into Leeds' half here. And it's an early opportunity for Liverpool through Szoboszlai to maybe whip the ball into the 18-yard box. Going to take it right-footed then, quite close to, well, almost where the front row of the crowd is here. On the opposite end to where the dugouts are. So from the right-hand side, corner, free kick comes in from Szoboszlai. Comes to nothing in the end though, but Leeds haven't cleared their lines properly. Will now come out to Ekitike, and the assistant referee has got the flag up, so I think there was actually an offside somewhere in the build-up to that play following Szoboszlai's free kick there. So free kick to Leeds United, deep inside their own half. Just a quick reminder of the starting 11s for both sides. So for Leeds United, Perry, Roden, Biol, Strike, Bogle, Stach, the captain Ampadu, Gruev, Goodmanson, Calvert-Lewin and Okafor. And starting for Liverpool tonight, Alisson, Bradley, Captain Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkush, Gravenberch, Jones, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Gakpo and Ekitike. Leeds just going on the counter here. Long ball distributed by the goalkeeper, Perry. Header from Konate. Ball will just fall here to a Leeds forward, and it's not too far from being on target at all. Just steered wide there. It was a decent chance for Leeds United. Certainly the first opportunity that we've had in the game. In the end, just going wide of the target there. And it was for Okafor, just on the edge of the area. Hit it with his left and wasn't too far wide of the post at all. Real opportunity there for Leeds on the counter early on in the game. It had been only a second-minute goal. Almost a dream start, but the pressure still certainly isn't over yet for Liverpool. So Leeds have now won a free kick here. That's going to be taken by Staff. And it's going to be whipped in towards the 18-yard area. From around 40 yards out from the goal line then. Headed away by the Liverpool defence. Then a shot comes in, which is just a few yards over the bar there. Bit audacious, but worth a hit there from Gabriel Goodmanson. Been a pretty bright start to this game from both sides. Nice tempo to it early on, and a couple of opportunities for Leeds. Certainly the first one was more of a golden opportunity than what that second effort was for Goodmanson. But bright start to the game as the goal kick is taken for Liverpool. Not the best of distributions, and the ball will just go out just in front of the dugout area where Arne Slot is. The Leeds will take the throw in about 10 yards behind the halfway line inside their own half. It'll be Roden to take. Roden goes long then, further down his right-hand side, comes off Van Dijk last. And it'll be another throw to Leeds, and they've made up about 15 yards of space there. Throw comes in short and quick this time, back to Roden. Now Biol. Strike. Looks if it's a 3-5-2 that Daniel Farke has lined up with for Leeds, while Liverpool are in their 4-2-3-1 formation with Arne Slot. So Ekitike leading the line ahead of the likes of Szoboszlai, Wirtz and Gakpo. For Leeds, Calvert-Lewin and Okafor leading the line for Leeds United. They look to just try and break into the 18-yard area from the left-hand side, but it's cleared away by the Liverpool defence. But again, Okafor getting into a good position, been very lively so far for the West Yorkshire side. And it looks as if we're about to see a long throw come in here from the skipper, Ethan Ampadu. He's got the towel out. Conditions pretty miserable here in Yorkshire. ball has been dried with the towel. And it looks as if we're going to see a very long throw come in from Ampadu. We await the release. So throwing comes in now. Well inside the 18-yard area, and the shot comes in from Okafor. Again, that man again. His shot is blocked straight away, but the ball will go out for a corner for Leeds. Just on the left-hand side, following that throw-in. And it did cause Liverpool a few problems, and the danger still not over yet as we move into the 6th minute of the game. Just waiting for delivery now. I think it was Kirkush that came in with that vital block. So first corner of the match, it's gone to Leeds from the left-hand side. Corner dipped in, keeps low towards the near post, but the Liverpool defence will eventually clear the ball away. And then the ball is pretty carelessly put out there by Leeds' number 3, Gabriel Goodmanson. And that gifts Liverpool a fairly cheap throw-in just behind the halfway line on their right wing here. Just having a look at a replay where the initial header from Kirkush to try and clear the ball away for Liverpool following that corner did actually look as if it came off his hand after he headed it, but I think it would have been very harsh to have given a handball there. Clearly accidental, but sure VAR have checked it, but if it was a check then it didn't last very long and play has resumed. We'll not have a VAR interval for that incident as Leeds look to get the ball forward down the right-hand side. Calvert-Lewin just making life a little bit difficult there for Van Dijk. Now Leeds have possession of the ball just on this right wing, about 15 yards away from the byline, looking to get a delivery in through Stack. The ball is fed back to Biol. Now with Strike. Now Leeds going down this left-hand side, about 10 yards away from the edge of the 18-yard box here. Looking to try and get some space to whip the ball in from the left of centre, but Liverpool have absorbed that pressure and they can now go on a quick break here through Jones. And he's gone down, so it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool here. They've taken it very quickly indeed. Ball now falls to Kirkush, about 30 yards out. It's going to go for goal, but that's comfortably over the bar, shall we say, to put it politely there. Comfortably over the bar from long range. I don't think that was the best option to go for, really. Especially with the score at 0-0. Certainly had, I would say, better options there waiting for him in the 18-yard area. But as the rain pours down here, it really is pretty horrible conditions that they're currently playing in. We've seen, I think, there was a game earlier on today in the Championship, I think, between Blackburn Rovers and Sheffield Wednesday that actually got abandoned because of a waterlogged pitch. So it's been pretty miserable weather up and down England today. Certainly don't think there's any threats that we'll get a waterlogged pitch here though at Elland Road. Just a clearance there from Alisson. It's not cleared away properly by Biol in the heart of the Leeds defence, and Liverpool will capture the ball just over the halfway line on the right hand side. Van Dijk can't quite reach the ball there. It will be collected by Curtis Jones. Takes the ball over the halfway line. Got support here through Kirkush. And the ball just runs out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Liverpool on this left-hand side. Midway down the half here, inside Leeds' half. Fed back to Jones. Got plenty of space. Now Van Dijk just to the left of the centre circle. Weighing up his options. Chooses to go with Gravenberch in the middle of the park here. Van Dijk back to Jones. Jones just utilising his space, looks for the through ball, but Leeds are more than equal to that. They look to go in a counter. That's a poor ball there from number 18 Stack. Now Liverpool will go forward with Konate, finding support now from Bradley. Szoboszlai in the middle of the park, right in the middle of the centre circle. Goes left, Van Dijk. Now Jones. Forward here to Wirtz, who's obviously not had the best of starts to his Liverpool career. Liverpool with their most sustained level of possession so far in this game. We're already into the 10th minute. Leeds have certainly had the best chance so far. Early effort for Okafor, which was dragged wide of the post when he probably should have hit the target, at least made Alisson work. Beards keeps the ball for Liverpool on the left-hand side. Gets support here with Gakpo, but then the Leeds defence are able to soak up the pressure, now can start counter-attack themselves, and they're bursting down the left of centre here. Konate should deal with it, and he does. Passes back to Alisson, not the best of passes out from the back though by the Brazilian goalkeeper. Now Leeds will pass the ball towards the edge of the 18-yard area, and the hosts cause the reigning Premier League champions further problems here in the first half. Looking for the delivery from the left-hand side from Gudmundsson. It'll be collected easily by Alisson. So we move into the 11th minute of the game here. So still goalless between Leeds United and Liverpool at Elland Road in the Premier League. It's our final Premier League game of the day. A couple more Premier League games to come tomorrow. And they'll of course be covered by live audio commentary over on the FlashScore app and website for you to listen to as well. Liverpool now bring the ball up to the left wing, quite deep inside Leeds' own half. Now Jones will pass the ball square. Bradley with a chip delivery, but it's headed away by the Leeds defence just on the edge of their own 6-yard area. Ball comes back out to Jones. Now a cross from the left-hand side from Kirkers. The best of punches away there from Perry. He may also have collided with the Liverpool player. In fact, the Liverpool player is still down inside the 6-yard area while the Reds still hold possession. Now a chip delivery. Tries to find Jones, but Jones can't reach the end of it. We've still got this Liverpool player down inside his own, inside Leeds' 6-yard area. Question is whether Perry, the Leeds goalkeeper, ended up catching. Who was it there in the face? It was Ugo Ekitike. He gets the ball, but he also gets Ekitike's face as well, the Leeds goalkeeper. Well, yeah, he punches the ball. Also, part of his fist also just sort of brushes the side there of Ekitike as well. So I can't see, VAR looking into that any further and giving that a penalty. I think Perry only just timed that right, so can't see there being any retrospective penalty coming from VAR or anything like that. Just a reminder of the substitutes while we've got this break. So the substitutes on offer for both teams. So for Leeds United on the bench tonight, Aronson, Bornar, Byram, Darlow, Gnonto, Harrison, Justin, Hiro and Tanaka. On the bench for Liverpool tonight, Chiesa, Endo, Gomez, Isak, McAllister, Mamadashvili, Engamoa, Robertson and Salah. So Ekitike still being treated here. I have to say there weren't really many appeals, not many strong appeals from any Liverpool players or any of the Liverpool staff that I could see for a penalty being requested. So Ekitike, because he's been treated, will have to just leave the field at the nearest point of play, but should be okay to continue from what we can see. So we'll finally be able to get this game restarted in just a moment. It'll be a Leeds throw well inside their own half on the right flank, and it'll be Roden to take. 14 minutes into the game. Of course, we've had about a couple of minutes stop there for Ekitike's injury. The throw-in now comes in, so the game restarts. Leeds have lost possession pretty early on here. Now falls to Bradley. Knocks the ball back to Konate. Van Dijk's in support to the left of the centre circle, so every Liverpool outfield player is inside Leeds' half. Van Dijk now passes back out to Liverpool's right midfield with Szoboszlai. Konate back to Szoboszlai. He's got Bradley in support here. And Ekitike has returned to the pitch, so now back to being 11 men against 11 here. Long delivery from Liverpool, not really dealt with by Leeds, and then Cody Gakpo goes for a shot very, very early on, and it's instantly blocked by the Leeds defence. Ball is played long by Leeds' back line, just fall to Gravenberch. Passes to his right, finds Konate back to Gravenberch, and he'll go past Calvert-Lewin. now into Leeds' half. Soboslai to Bradley. To Soboslai, the Hungarian international. Konate. Van Dijk plays the ball over the halfway line. Finds Wirtz. Now to the left-hand side. Gakpo. Back to Wirtz. Kirkish. Now Van Dijk again. This is better in terms of possession, retaining the ball from Liverpool. 15 minutes into the game now. Still goalless here. Obviously still a long way to go in this game. There have been some dramatic games earlier on today in the Premier League. If we've got time, we'll run through some of those for you. As Liverpool just break down the middle here, looking to find some space to penetrate the Leeds defence. Gakpo plays the ball into Jones. Jones could go for goal, and it crashes off the bar. Jones' shot from 18 yards out bounces off the woodwork there, and that's the closest we've seen to the deadlock being opened so far. So Curtis Jones with an effort there, curling effort, maybe just outside the edge of the 18-yard area. It curled, it beat the goalkeeper, but it crashed off the woodwork. It came off the bar, and it's still 0-0, but Liverpool coming very close there. Wirtz now to Ekitike, plays the ball across the face of goal. Leeds defence don't deal with it. Ekitike again, and then the shot's deflected, and the ball goes over the bar, but it'll be a corner surely for Liverpool, unless it took another deflection that they didn't see. But Leeds' defence didn't really deal with that last minute very well. Yeah, and Ekitike's effort was deflected only by a Leeds player, so it will be a corner to the Reds. But that earlier effort there from Curtis Jones was actually a bit further out than I initially thought. 20 yards out, great effort, crashes back off the bar, so it still leads 0, Liverpool 0, but a big warning sign there for Leeds United. Corner comes in then for Liverpool from the right flank, their first of the game. Out swinger, and it's headed away from danger. Gravenberch will retrieve the ball just over the halfway line into Liverpool's own half as we head towards the 18th minute of the game. So still goalless, but the biggest opportunity of the match arriving very recently with Curtis Jones' effort crashing off the bar there. Now Liverpool playing the ball up to the halfway line on the left-hand side. Back to Kirkish. Now Van Dijk. Just a few yards behind the centre circle. Jones to Kirkish. Jones again, just over the halfway line to Wirtz. Back to Jones. Now Van Dijk just over the halfway line again. And Liverpool just within the last 5 minutes have certainly really bossed possession. And in fact, so far then, after 18 minutes played altogether, Liverpool have actually had 72% of the ball to Leeds' 28, and they've had 5 attempts to Leeds' 3. It's still level in terms of the scoreline. Nice flight delivery, brought down well by Gakpo, cuts to his right-hand side, puts the cross in, almost finds the head of Ekitike. Just misses it though, but Ekitike gives his teammate a big thumbs up. Like the delivery, with the right approach. Just couldn't quite find the end product here in the pouring rain here in Yorkshire. So still goalless, 19 minutes gone. Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. Just waiting the release of the goal kick here from Perry. And Perry distributes well over the halfway line. And have Leeds won a free kick? Yes, they have. They've won a free kick about 15 yards over the halfway line then, in a central position inside Liverpool's half. It was the Leeds number 2, Bogle, just being bundled over there. So Leeds take the free kick short, and they'll go down this left-hand side through Ruev. His left-footed delivery, or attempted delivery into the box, is charged down. But Leeds have won a throw-in, though, in a good area. And I think we're going to see another long throw here from Ampadu once he's received the towel to dry the football as much as he can with. So I think we're going to see another long throw. Of course, the only other time that we've seen that so far in this game, it did cause the Liverpool defence a few problems inside their own box. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. So, ball has been dried with the towel. Ethan Ampadu is going to send A long throw here into the 18-yard box. Very long throw indeed. Takes a glancing header. Liverpool try to head the ball away. They've managed to clear the ball away from danger now, and it can go in a very, very quick counter here. They've now gone over into Leeds' half. Ekitike plays the ball early on. That's clearly a foul. That's got to be a yellow card, surely, and it is. That's a yellow card for Bogle. Cynical foul, and it stopped, well, potentially a very dangerous Liverpool counter-attack. Absolutely took out Gakpo there. Good early pass, actually, from Ekitike. And, yeah, that's probably one of the most blatant bookable offences you'll see all season there from Bogle. And just official confirmation of his yellow card. So it's a free kick in a good area here for Liverpool, and I think the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai will fancy his chances here. Just coming towards the midway point of the first half. Still 0-0. Rain pouring down here at Elland Road. And Lucas Perry, the Leeds goalkeeper, may be forced into urgent action for his side here. So it looks as if it's going to be Szoboszlai to take. About 25 yards away, but in a central area. Maybe just under 25 yards. It's a very good position. I'm sure he's definitely going to go for goal directly. So Szoboszlai takes a free kick, and it's sailed about 3 yards over the bar there, so not troubling Perry in the end. So by his own high standards, will be a little bit disappointed with his effort there from the set piece, the Hungarian international. But it's a goal kick then for Lucas Perry to take. Packed crowd, by the way, at Elland Road. Barely, not really see many empty seats at all. Huge crowd here. We just await the distribution then for Perry's goal kick. Goes long. Tries to find Calvert-Lewin. Can't quite reach it with his head there. And we've got a bit of head tennis here from both sides as both teams look to just gain some control of the ball. Long ball up top. Van Dijk doesn't really deal with it very well. Neither does Konate. Now Leeds just trying to find possession of the ball on the edge of the D, but can't quite do so. And in the end, Conor Bradley just boots the ball away anywhere he can. Now Liverpool can go on the break here on the counter. Jones with a long ball spread right down to the right wing. Strike should deal with it. It's actually given away a throw-in. They're now going to exactly the midway point of the first half. Just looking back before, it wasn't great defensive work there from Van Dijk or Konate. It almost puts Noah Okafor in there. So throw comes in then from the visitors on this right-hand side. When you get the delivery in, they're just inside the 18-yard area now. It'll be cleared away by Goodmanson. Conor Bradley was the Liverpool player looking to get the delivery in, but just ran out of space. But the still maintain possession from the throw-in. Konate to Jones, now to Kerkez on the left of centre. About 10 yards over the halfway line. Quick 1-2 with Van Dijk. Now to Jones. Van Dijk, just to the left of the centre circle. Konate. Szoboszlai on this right-hand side of midfield. Now Gravenberch in the middle. Back to Szoboszlai. Looks for a through ball. Finds Bradley, but that's a poor first touch though from the fullback, and dealt with particularly well though by Goodmanson for Leeds either. Liverpool regained possession on this right-hand side in a good area for the Reds. Gravenberch, Bradley, Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai again. Liverpool just being penned in here towards the byline. Got a little bit of space to work in now though. Wirtz. And the ball, just before it goes over the line, is actually claimed by Perry. Leeds can just slow down the tempo of this game just a little bit, try and regain a bit more possession themselves. A long clearance there from the goalkeeper. Again, tries to find Calvert-Lewin, but he can't quite reach it. And so Van Dijk restores Liverpool's possession inside his own 18-yard box here. Now into the 25th minute of the match. Konate will go on a bit of a run now. Goes over the halfway line. tries an early pass. Liverpool got some space to work into here. Ekitike on the right flank, goes down, just about keeps the ball. Now passes to Szoboszlai. Bradley. Had a lot of pressure that Leeds are having to soak up here. Van Dijk. Now to Kerkez. Keeps the ball. Van Dijk again. The defender goes long, but it's kept in well by the chest of Bradley. Takes on his man. This is better from Liverpool. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Bradley. Back to Szoboszlai on this right-hand side. Konate. Plenty of... Ooh, that's a bit of a late challenge that's gone in there. Did he get the ball? I'm not sure. Now, what's the referee going to do? Goodmanson with the foul. And what is the referee's final decision going to be? It's going to be a yellow card. So, yellow card for Goodmanson there. So, it's a robust challenge, shall we say. It's probably made worse by the conditions, but... let's see, does he actually get any of the ball? No, he doesn't. No, it's, yeah, I don't think you could really have any complaints with the referee's decision there, as much as Goodmanson disagrees. It's the booking for him. I don't think Daniel Farke likes the decision either. But that's the second yellow card of the game. They've both gone to Leeds, so Goodmanson with the second booking. Bogle picks up the first after 20 minutes gone. So free kick then for Liverpool. On the right-hand side, on the right wing, probably about 15 yards away from the edge of the 18-yard area. Free kick comes in and is headed over by Van Dijk. It was a chance. There was a chance there for Virgil van Dijk. He got ahead of his man. Probably would have expected to have hit the target there. Pretty sure it came off Van Dijk last. Big tussle between him and Yaka Biol, I think it was. No, delivery came in, definitely onside. And Van Dijk sees his bullet header go about 3 yards over the bar in the end. Might feel he probably should have done a bit better. It was good defending, though, by Yaka Biol. Made life as difficult as possible for Van Dijk. It may well have just put him off there. So just going into the 28th minute. Still goalless between Leeds United and Liverpool. And remarkably, we've still not actually seen a single shot on target yet from either side. There's been 10 shots overall in the game, 3 to Leeds, 7 to Liverpool, but still not actually seen either goalkeeper forced to make one save yet. I'm sure that will change as the game progresses. Liverpool back in possession again. On their next attack then, Gakpo going down the left-hand side, further down his left foot, now cuts to his right. His delivery takes quite a big deflection, I think, there. And Leeds have ended up winning a free kick themselves, about 5 yards ahead of the edge of the D. Ilya Gruev just going down there, just before the half-hour mark. So we're just waiting for Leeds to take the free kick. They do so now, go short to Roden, and back to Biol. Roden again to Bogle. Now back to the heart of the Leeds defence with Biol. Now to the left-hand side. Still inside Leeds' own half. Now it'll be cleared away by Strike. He finds Calvert-Lewin. Now Calvert-Lewin on the ball. He's not had much time at all on the ball so far in this game. Big battle between Calvert-Lewin and Konate. Konate goes down. And that's a foul that's being given by the referee. Calvert-Lewin doesn't agree with the decision, but it is a free kick to Liverpool well inside their own half here. So Konate winning that free kick after, I would say, some persistent shoving there from Calvert-Lewin. Alisson, now with the ball here for Liverpool. Going to say he's had a quiet game, but then again, so has the Leeds goalkeeper so far, Lucas Perry. TK looking to go past his marker there on the turn, can't quite do so. Leeds play the ball long here down the left wing. Now Calvert-Lewin again, just getting into the game a little bit more. England international. And Goodmanson has just won a throw in here for Leeds. Just wonder if we're going to see another Ethan Ampadu long throw special. Doesn't look like we are this time, so taken short by Goodmanson himself. Into the centre of play. Still inside Liverpool's half. Bogle receives. Now back to Roden. Strike. And to the left-hand side through Goodmanson again. Just a bit more sustained spell of possession now for Leeds. Plays through to Stach on the half-hour mark. Leeds just happy to trade passes amongst their defence and central midfield here. Just frustrate Liverpool a little bit further, as the deadlock's still not broken yet. Nice swept ball there from Ampadu to the Leeds left-hand side. Floated delivery, it's good, and just glanced off the head there, I think, off Calvert-Lewin. Leeds keep the ball in play through Bogle. Bogle will cut the ball back now to Roden, to Biol. Every Leeds outfield player inside Liverpool's half here, and Leeds just exerting a bit more pressure on the reigning Premier League champions. Of course, things haven't been going well at all for Arne Slot's side in the past 3 months or so, and Leeds looking to inflict further damage there. Pascal Stripe. This is to Goodmanson on the left-hand side. Now finds Okafor before going down, but is able to keep the ball after a challenge came in from Konate. Now Biol takes possession inside the centre circle. In the centre of midfield. Now to Bogle. Bogle goes down, but no foul given by the referee. Now Liverpool can go on a counter-attack very quickly indeed. Szoboszlai passes the ball to Gakpo. Gakpo plays the ball across the face of goal, but it doesn't find another player in red. It will do for Ekitike, but only to just prevent a throw-in from being taken. So Liverpool still have possession. They've had to check back. Jones. Oh, that's a poor ball there from Jones, and Liverpool, Leeds will break down the right-hand side. Long ball attempted. Konate just shielding the ball away there from Okafor. And Liverpool will just turn their attention to sustaining possession for themselves. Jones now to Gakpo on the left-hand side on Liverpool's left wing. Quite deep inside Leeds' half a game. Now into the 33rd minute. Still waiting for this game to sort of really properly kick into life. We've had a few, couple flashpoints. Okafor had a good chance for Leeds early on. Of course, Jones saw an effort smash against the bar. But it's kind of, been your highlights, really. It's not really been the most eventful of first halves overall. Still time to go, though. Calvert-Lewin just can't quite collect the ball for the West Yorkshire side. Kirkish passes the ball just over the halfway line now to Wirtz. Van Dijk right in the heart of the Liverpool back line. Wirtz again. Kirkish on the left of centre. Midway down Leeds' half. Early ball into the box, but that will be collected very comfortably indeed by Perry. Perry this time throws the ball out short. Usually has gone long so far in this game, but goes short to Biol. Quick 1-2 between Biol and Roden. Biol will just cover another 10 yards before playing the ball to his left-hand side. Goodmanson. Stripe. Now back to Perry. Just a reminder of the subs on offer for both teams again. So Aronson, Bornau, Byron, Darlow, Yonto, Harrison, Justin, Hiro and Tanaka for Leeds. Just come onto the Liverpool bench shortly. Ethan Ampadu passes the ball towards the edge of the area, but that's very good defending there from Liverpool, just to prevent Okafor from being able to have a shot. But Leeds have won a corner here, and the hosts have got a corner on their left-hand side. Ampadu did really well there to dispossess Liverpool just over the halfway line. Played the ball into Okafor, but it was well covered by the Liverpool defence, and then a delivery from the left-hand side was blocked by Konate, leading to the corner. So this is the third corner of the game so far, and it leads a second. Played short this time. Goodmanson now whipped into the area here to Calvert-Lewin. Can't quite get the ball out from under his feet. then comes out to Pascal Strike, I think it is, but his effort goes a long way wide of the target there, so a wasted effort there from the host. On the bench then for Liverpool tonight, so still available to come on, Chiesa, Endo, Gomez, Isak, McAllister, Mamardashvili, Engamoa, Robertson and Salah. We'll move into the 35th minute of the game, so 10 minutes plus any stoppage time given by the fourth official before we reach the interval. Just a reminder, we've had 2 bookings so far. They've both gone to Leeds. Bogle and Goodmanson have been cautioned so far. So Liverpool goes short with Alisson. Now Alisson will go long with his distribution over the halfway line, but Leeds will collect the ball in the centre of midfield here through Ampadu, looking to play the ball left, but the ball is blocked. Now Liverpool will counter down the left of centre here. Ugo Ekitike takes the ball towards the corner. Now passes back. Finds Jones. It's got Kirkers in support. Back to Ekitike. Now it's Jones again. Plenty of Leeds players back here. It's almost 11 men behind the ball just at this moment for Leeds. Able to regain possession, good ball long, they'll just go up forward to Alisson. Liverpool starts the game from scratch. Konate able to run about 20 yards here over the halfway line, weighing up his options. Finds Gravenberch, back to Konate. Gravenberch again, passes square to his left hand side, finds Jones. The supports here with Gakpo. Gakpo taking on Bogle, because he's going to be careful, he's on a booking. Kirkers to Jones, now Kirkers to Gakpo. Now Wirtz. Good link-up play there by Liverpool, but it's still a good shape that Leeds have got, and it's hard for Liverpool to really break this Leeds defence down. Ball comes off the Leeds defence now, though. Delivery comes in from Gakpo, and I think it's an unintentional handball, I think, there from Ugo Ekitike. I think he might actually have just connected with the head of a Leeds defender as he went to go for the ball a little bit high. So it's a free kick for Leeds United either way, inside their own half here. And so Leeds' defence is able to withstand Liverpool's latest attack, but pretty certain we've still not actually seen a shot on target yet in this half, as Arne Slot just has a quick discussion there with the fourth official. Goal kick taken very long again then by Perry. With the head tennis before Stach passes the ball all the way back to Perry. And I think the referee is actually given a free kick to Leeds just over the halfway line. Not entirely sure what that was for, but just allows Leeds to pile some players up forward for this one. So it's a ball on the outskirts of the centre circle in a just towards the right of centre. As if the ball will be pitched in towards the edge of the 18-yard box. And goes further than that actually. Takes a glancing header, but that's aimed straight at Alisson. I think that technically is our first attempt on target. It kind of almost just the ball rebounded off a Leeds player though. I'm not thinking you too much about it, but probably the closest we've come to seeing an actual shot on target in this game. Alisson plays the ball out short to Konate. Liverpool trying to hold the ball up through Ekitike, and well, the Leeds United fans are not happy with that. Ekitike deemed to have been pushed in the back there by the referee, Anthony Taylor. Foul committed by Pascal Strike, and so it'll be an unpopular free kick given to Liverpool inside their own half. Now they'll build down the left flank inside Leeds' half. Wirtz still looking for his Liverpool career to really kick into action. He's lost the ball in a pretty cheap manner. Now Leeds can go on the counter here. Going down the left of centre, and just as it looked like Okafor might be in a position to whip the ball into the box, Liverpool's defence are able to clear the ball away. And now Cody Gakpo all of a sudden has got the ball inside the Leeds 18-yard area, goes for goal, takes the deflection, and the ball is steered only just wide. So the deadlock's still not broken here. Cody Gakpo was all on his own on the left-hand side for Liverpool. Long ball was played in by Szoboszlai, I think it was, and it allowed Gakpo to break into the 18-yard box. And his effort was decent, but it just took a deflection that was big enough to steer the ball just wide of the post. But it will be a corner for Liverpool as we now reach the 40th minute, so 5 minutes before the interval. It's going to be Cody Gakpo to take Liverpool's second corner of the game. So come from the left-hand side as the rain continues to pour down here in West Yorkshire. And so the corner comes in, not the best of punches away from Perry, but it's enough. But Liverpool comes straight back into the edges of the 18-yard box again here. Gakpo to Szoboszlai, this time on the left-hand side, so right-footed delivery. Leeds defence still withstanding the pressure, but again, it's not the best of clearances, and the danger is still not over yet for Leeds. Szoboszlai passes the ball to Gakpo. His efforts to chip the ball into the area is headed away by the Leeds defence, who have done really well. They've kept their shape really well, this Leeds defence, and that's why Liverpool have had so few actual clear-cut chances yet in this game. As if Gravenberch has committed a foul, and so Leeds have won a free kick now well inside their own half here. As we mentioned before, it was well, some very interesting Premier League scores earlier on today, so if you want to make sure that you watch a certain programme later on tonight in front of the TV without knowing the scores, this is where you need to press mute or turn the laptop down. I'll switch the app off. So earlier on today in the Premier League, Aston Villa beat Arsenal 2-1 thanks to a last gasp winner deep into stoppage time by Emiliano Buendia. And so Villa beat Arsenal 2-1. It was a goalless draw between Bournemouth and Chelsea. Everton beat Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home. Manchester City beat Sunderland 3-0 at home. Newcastle United defeated Burnley 2-1 at St James's Park, while Tottenham Hotspur beat Brentford 2-0 at home as well. So no away victories today so far in the Premier League, unless Liverpool can manage something here tonight. 3 minutes to go then before the interval. Play back underway here. Liverpool on this right-hand side of Leeds' half. And they're just finding it hard again just to actually penetrate the Leeds back line. It's a good shape that Daniel Farke's got his Leeds team set up with, and now Leeds have won another free kick inside their own area. TK not happy with the decision. Been a little bit stop-start in that respect this game for free kicks that have been given for pushes and shoves into the back. As we now move into the 43rd minute, the free kick will be taken by Perry, the goalkeeper. He'll just take his time with this one. So 2 minutes to go then before we arrive at the interval. And it's going to go long again. I must say, because obviously it's very, fashionable now, and it has been for a few years now, especially for teams at the top flight, to keep playing the ball out from the back. But Leeds have been quite a bit more direct with, when they do have the ball, either with their goalkeeper or with their back line. They'll tend to play the ball longer than most teams. Ball already back at the opposite end with Alisson. Now Liverpool will play the ball out from their own defence here. Gakpo plays an early delivery into the centre circle, but that can only find Pascal Struijk, and he's shoved over again by Ekitike. Doesn't like the decision, but it was a clear shove. And so it's a free kick for Leeds inside the centre circle. And it just allows an opportunity late on in this first half for the Yorkshire side to throw a few more players up into the mixer. Needs to play the free kick short in the end. Biol needs to strike. Chips the ball down the left-hand side. Looking for Goodmanson to chase. The ball will run harmlessly out of play. So we're less than a minute now before we reach the interval. Shouldn't be too much in the way of stoppage time. It's not been the most eventful of games so far, it has to be said, and I'm sure the second half will see things kick into action a little bit more. So Liverpool play the ball short, out from their own 18-yard box through Van Dijk. Now with Jones, this takes a little bit too much time clearing the ball out, and Leeds will just charge it down. Still be a throw into Liverpool. It's taken by Kerkers. Just waiting to release the ball as we find out how much stoppage time there'll be. And so there'll be 3 minutes. So we've got 3 minutes of stoppage time here at the end of this first half. Maybe a minute more than I thought they'd be. And if Leeds win a free kick or a throw-in, I think it's going to be a free kick right by the touchline, not too far in front of the dugout. Oh, sorry, it will be a throw-in rather. Not be taken by Jayden Bogle. Bogle just waited for the right time to release the ball here. So we're in the first minute of stoppage time in the first half, first of 3 minutes. And Leeds will just play the ball back to Strike, right at the back there. Plays the ball long, trying to find Calvert-Lewin. He's clearly being used as the target man. And trying to then hold on to the ball to then play in Noah Okafor, who was certainly very lively at the start of the game, but has been a bit more anonymous as the first half has progressed. So just under 2 minutes to go then before we reach the interval here at a very wet Elland Road. So Van Dijk takes the ball over the halfway line, passes short to Kerkers. Now to Jones. Jones finds support through Gakpo. Again, it's good shape from Leeds. It's clearly very, very organised. It is well set up, and it is making life awkward for Liverpool. It's not presenting them with many opportunities to, many clear-cut opportunities at goal. Just over a minute to go then. I'll be interested to see if any substitutions are made by either side at the interval, by either Daniel Farke or Arne Slot. Big challenge comes in there from a Liverpool player, and the yellow card comes out. Which Liverpool player was it that came in? It was Conor Bradley. So Conor Bradley receives Liverpool's first booking of the game. Just a little bit mistimed, but probably looked worse than it actually was, just because he's having to slide in because of how wet the conditions are. But I don't think he can really have too many complaints about being booked for that one. That means Conor Bradley will miss Liverpool's next Premier League game. So just a few more seconds to go then before we reach the interval. Is there time for one more chance for the deadlock to be broken before we reach half-time? So free kick for Leeds, only about just less than 10 yards behind the halfway line. So the free kick will be taken by Perry. An opportunity here for Leeds to go long ball right at the end of the first half. Initially headed away though by the Liverpool defence through Van Dijk. And now the half-time whistle will be blown by the man in the middle, Anthony Taylor. And, well, a rather uneventful first half comes to an end. So probably the closest we've seen to the deadlock being broken was when Curtis Jones's efforts crashed off the bar. But other than that, it's not been, a classic encounter so far. But of course, there's still plenty of more action to come. So don't go anywhere. We'll be just taking a break for around about 10 to 12 minutes, but we will be back for live audio commentary coverage just before the start of the second half on the FlashScore app and website. So we'll just take a quick break now, but at half-time here at Elland Road in the Premier League, it's Leeds United 0. which ended up crashing off the bar. That was certainly the closest we came to seeing the deadlock broken, but other than that, yeah, not too many clear-cut chances for both sides. In fact, not a single shot on target was actually registered by either side in that first half, so neither Lucas Perry or Alisson Becker has actually had a save to make, so that kind of tells you its own story. But Leeds are just about to get us underway then, and so Leeds do now kick us off for the start of the second half. So Leeds and Liverpool in their home strips, so Leeds all in white, Liverpool all in red, as Leeds seconds of the way through the second half. So Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. It's nearly throw-in to take here for Bradley. So no substitutes have been made by either Daniel Farke or Arne Slot. So no substitutions yet made. Just a reminder that there's been 3 yellow cards so far in the game. 2 for Leeds, 1 for Liverpool. We'll come back to that. Oh, in fact, we can move on to it, because what looked to be a promising Leeds counter-attack was ended very quickly when the flag was raised for offside by the assistant referee. So Bogle and Goodmanson have received yellow cards for Leeds, while Conor Bradley has also received a caution for Liverpool. We're just almost 90 seconds of the way through into the second half. So Liverpool on their first attack then, after the interval, looking to go down that left-hand side. Well defended though by Bogle, one of those players that are on a yellow card, so we need to be careful. But I think the offside flag raised once again actually, so it's going to be a free kick for Leeds United well inside their own half. And it'll go long, so we'll just run through the substitutes again on offer for both sides. So for Leeds United, you have Aronson, Bornau, Byram, Darlow, Yonto, Harrison, Justin, Pirro and Tanaka. And on the bench for Liverpool tonight, Chiesa, Endo, Gomez, Isak, McAllister, Mamadashvili, Engamoa, Robertson and Salah. And your referee tonight is Anthony Taylor. We're just into the 3rd minute now of this second half. Throw in for Leeds, midway down Liverpool's own half on the right hand side then. It'll just be played to Roden. And to Biol. He's got support here with Strike, just on the left hand side of Leeds' 3-man defence. That's not a very good back pass there from the Leeds defence, and Liverpool have the chance to take the lead, and they do take the lead 2.5 minutes after the interval, and it's Ekitike that has given Liverpool the lead. It's an absolute gift from the Leeds defence. There was a poor pass from the Leeds back line, and it allowed Ekitike to take advantage. He got ahead of his man. All of a sudden he just had Lucas Perry to beat, and he confidently slotted the ball past the goalkeeper. And within 3 minutes then of the restart, it's Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. And it was just a poor pass, poor attempt at a square pass in the Leeds defence. And we were saying so often in the first half just how good Leeds' shape was. And then it's all gone to tatters with just one poorly played pass. Ekitike with his right foot very confidently slotted the ball past Perry. And it's Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. Ugo Ekitike with the goal. And well, the assist coming from Joe Rodon, who played that awful pass. And so early on then in the second half, the deadlock has been broken. So Ugo Ekitike with the goal for Liverpool to break the deadlock. So early on in the second half, Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. So after a fairly uneventful first half, we've had well, a bit of a frantic way to start the second, and we've seen the deadlock broken. So how can Leeds respond, and how can Liverpool build on this now that they have the lead? Gravenberg just over the halfway line, passes the ball to his left-hand side. Jones just passes square now to Konate. Konate will go for an early through ball here, and Ekitike looking to go past his man, goes down. And what has the referee given? No penalty. Checked there. He did just pause the game for a moment just to check with his assistant referee. No penalty. The play continues here, and Liverpool could go 2-0 up, and they have done. Liverpool have doubled their lead within the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Unbelievable. Liverpool have gone 2-0 up. It was 0-0 at half-time, but they've now doubled their advantage. And Leeds are claiming that it should be allowed because the goalkeeper has got injured, but it's Ekitike that has again got the touch over the line, this time very much from close range. I'm sure this will just be checked by VAR, but again it comes from more ponderous Leeds defending. There is a possibility this might actually be offside as well. So Ekitike did poke the ball in the net. He also collided with the goalkeeper straight afterwards. But I think he was actually offside in the build-up too, possibly. So this will be checked extensively and forensically as it is by VAR. Very much a goal poacher's effort there from Ekitike. It's great work from the striker. But there is a possibility that this might get ruled out for offside. This will be checked by VAR, but it's been a lightning start to this second half by Liverpool and by Ugo Ekitike in particular. Though the game still hasn't restarted yet. Still waiting to see what the final decision will be. I think some Liverpool players just remonstrating with the officials, so the referee is still inside Leeds' own 18-yard area. Barely any player actually around the centre circle. So we're all waiting to see what VAR's take on this incident is. So, I mean, there is a possibility that they could disallow it because Ekitike could be adjudged to have fouled Lucas Perry, because he did collide with the goalkeeper straight after poking the ball, which ended up going into the back of the net. But there is also a possibility that Ekitike was offside in the build-up as well. So either way, the referee is, well, he's got a lot of players around him who are all just waiting for the next update. So what is the final decision going to be? And it is a goal. The goal stands. The goal stands. So he is onside. Must have been incredibly close, but he is onside. Just see the lines being drawn now. Very, very close indeed. But he is onside. And it wasn't a foul on the goalkeeper. And so Liverpool are 2-0 up. And it's all thanks to a quick fire brace from Ugo Ekitike. And Leeds, after having such a good shape for the first half, they defended really well, very diligently. Everyone seemed to be on the same page, but two pretty poor pieces of defending have led to two huge opportunities for Liverpool. And Ekitike has said thank you very much to both of those. Two early Christmas presents there for him. So Leeds 0, Liverpool 2, as we now just move towards the 54th minute here. Now Leeds have got a huge mountain ahead of them if they are to get any positive result from tonight's game. So we're about to see a long throw. Ethan Ampadu right up towards the edge of the 6-yard area. Headed away by the Liverpool defence. There'll be another Leeds throw. Ampadu to take long once more. And as we just said, yeah, huge mountain to climb now for Leeds if they're going to get something, you know, positive, a positive outcome from this game. 2 goals here from somewhere. Still haven't registered a shot on target yet in this match. Long throw comes in again from Ampadu. Headed away by Konate, and it will be a throw in here. A corner kick here for Leeds from this left-hand side. So, good response from Leeds since that second goal, but they'll be shell-shocked. That was 2 goals conceded within the opening 5 minutes of the restart. Need something back on the board quickly for them. Corner swung in, played away by the Liverpool defence. Now the ball will go out for a throw-in. Kirkers with the last touch there, so there'll be another throw. Ampadu won't take a long one this time. In fact, it'll be taken by Gabriel Gudmundsson in the end. So still no substitutions yet from either Daniel Farke or Arne Slot. Leeds under big pressure now. He's just playing it back to Strike. Keeps the ball in just. Plays the ball up top to Calvert-Lewin. And an offside flag has gone up. So it'll be a fairly cheap free kick to give away here for Liverpool, well inside their own half. As if it'll be taken by Alisson. Alisson goes square with Van Dijk. So Liverpool now in prime position here. In an excellent position to secure all 3 points, a much needed 3 points as well. I think a win would see them actually go all the way up to 5th, although of course there are still a couple of Premier League games to go tomorrow as well, so they would actually surge up that table if they can record a victory today. Of course, league leaders Arsenal went down to a defeat earlier on today, only their second Premier League defeat of the season. They lost in the last minute of stoppage time to Aston Villa 2-1 at Villa Park, thanks to an Emi Buendia goal in the 5th minute of stoppage time there. Very dramatic. Alisson will just play the ball out from the back now from Liverpool, goes to Konate. Konate goes down. Referee says foul, committed by Okafor. Liverpool take the throw in long this time. Right up to Gakpo, but he can't quite reach it. And yeah, we've just had it confirmed. So, Liverpool, after 15 games, would go up to 5th and actually level on points with Chelsea, who were held to a 0-0 draw today against Bournemouth in, I think what I read was a very dour encounter there in that game. So Chelsea have just come unstuck in their last couple of games and just going through a bit of a blip. And if Liverpool can hold on to this scoreline, they would go level on points with Chelsea. Liverpool looking for more. Wirtz from 20 yards out. That's a square to his left-hand side. Now to Jones, looking to play a through ball into Ekitike, who's on a hat-trick, but just a little bit too much weight played on that through ball. Just roll out to Lucas Perry. Still no substitutions on the cards yet for either side. Calvert-Lewin just loses the ball pretty comfortably there to Konate. Liverpool looking to attack down the middle, but Leeds defend well there. Probably their best piece of defending in the second half. It was Ampadu actually covering the midfield, the Welsh international. Leeds skipper passes to Strike, about 10 yards behind the halfway line. Now Rodon, whose error it was that led to Liverpool's first goal. In fact, both goals were really down to defensive errors that led to it all. And they've been made to be punished by a clinical Ugo Ekitike up front. Leeds just have a bit more possession now, just with their own back line. They can slow the game down to their pace here. Back to Gruev. Biel back to Gruev inside the centre circle. Just coming towards the hour mark. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 2. Both goals coming from Ugo Ekitike within the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Biel just plays the ball back to Perry. And if Leeds can get a goal back though, before we reach the last 10 minutes, it would just set up an interesting finale, maybe a grandstand finale as well. So Leeds have got to keep on going, still believe that they're in this game. And of course, the next goal would be absolutely crucial as to how this game will be shaped. So throwing now for Leeds, taken quickly, just about 10 yards over the halfway line onto the right-hand side of Liverpool's own half. Ball's fed back to Ampadu. Now with Biol, chips the ball down the right of centre here, looking to find Calvert-Lewin, who's glided into 2 Liverpool players there, and Kerkez is the one that stayed down. Van Dijk is back up on his feet. Kerkez gone down, looks to be in a bit of pain there after that collision with Calvert-Lewin. Ran into each other there. I don't think there was anything intentional or malicious behind it. If the scoreline stays as it is, just a reminder that Leeds will still remain 17th in the Premier League table, so just clear of the relegation zone. So there'll be 2 points clear of West Ham United, but West Ham would have a game in hand after tonight's match. Looks as if we're about to see triple Leeds change taking place pretty soon. Liverpool look to play the ball out the back here. Calvert-Lewin then looking to latch onto a very early played through ball there. Can't quite reach it. The ball will just roll out to Alisson. On goal this time from the Brazilian goalkeeper. Leeds can't keep the ball on their left-hand side. Now Bradley, as we just go over the hour mark now in this game, looking to link up with Szoboszlai. Ball just goes out for a throw right in front of where the Leeds substitutes are looking to come on. Now I think they'll be coming on when the ball next goes out of play here. So Van Dijk in possession. Szoboszlai, very nicely played backheel pass there from the Hungarian international. Scrappy just in the middle of play. Liverpool just forced to go back to Alisson. Calvert-Lewin tries to close him down, but Alisson gets his distribution right. Now Liverpool have won a free kick just on the left wing. Again, Leeds fans not happy with the decision. It was Jones that went down there. I think we should be now seeing the Leeds triple substitutions come on here just before this Liverpool free kick is taken. So big changes ahead then for Daniel Farke. In fact, it looks as if they'll just delay it and they'll actually make these substitutions the next time the ball goes dead. So free kick played short and Konate plays long. Only goes as far as strike. Plays the ball down his left-hand side. Tries to find Okafor. Getting a bit scrappy in midfield before Bradley manages to find some space. Plays the ball to the right-hand side. Finds Ekitike. Cuts in onto his left foot. He's on a hat-trick. Takes the ball to the edge of the D. And plays to Jones. Now Kerkers. The left flank. Gakpo. Back to Jones. Plenty of pressure being exerted by Liverpool. Well inside Leeds' half here. Wirtz. Back to Jones. Now Gravenberch in the middle of play. Decent pressing from Leeds. Again, keeping their shape well. This, of course, is what they did so well in the first half, which is what frustrated Liverpool, but that was completely absent in the early stages of the second half, and that is what will just annoy head coach Daniel Farke so much. And they've just quite possibly thrown this game away right in the opening stages of that second half. So let's see 3 Leeds United changes then. Just get confirmation of these coming up very soon, so these should be played whenever the ball next goes dead here. One goal played down. We just roll out to Perry. Just move towards the 64th minute of the game. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 2. Hugo Ekitike with both goals inside the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Leeds playing the ball down the left of centre. Now with Ampadu. Back to Biol in the heart of the Leeds defence. Gain support from Stark. Now to Strike. Goodmanson brings the ball from the left into the centre, just over the halfway line. Plays the ball back to Biol. Gruev. Strike. Just 10 yards over the halfway line. Pressing though from Liverpool. Forced to go back to Perry. Need to start from scratch here with Rodon. Do Gruev. Quick 1-2 with Ampadu. Back to Perry. Plenty of possession right now for Leeds, just not really able to create anything. I still don't think they've actually registered a shot on target yet in this game. Might go for goal here from 30 yards. Opts against it. Goodmanson whips the ball in from the left-hand side. They've got a chance, and it's a great save from Alisson at his near post. I don't think it would have counted anyway because the assistant referee's flag has been raised, so I think it would have been ruled out for offside. But Bogle's close-range effort was brilliantly kept out by Alisson. So the delivery from Goodmanson was initially flicked on by Calvert-Lewin, And yeah, if Bogle had scored, it would have been disallowed straight away by the linesman anyway. But at least that's something from Leeds. It's a bit more positive. And it just shows that this game isn't quite over just yet. Obviously, Alisson wasn't to know he was offside, so it's still a good save from him. And Yonto has come on for Leeds. He's one of the 3 players to have come on. So Biol, Gruev and Okafor have gone off for Leeds. And Aronson, Tanaka and Yonto have come on. So Brendan Aronson, Ao Tanaka and Wilfred Yonto have come on for Leeds in a triple substitution that Daniel Farke has made. So we'll see what impact those substitutions have. It's just a little bit of a warning sign that Leeds have fired there at Liverpool, but the game isn't over yet as a contest. Still 25 minutes to go. So just a reminder of those subs there. That triple change made by Daniel Farke. So Aronson on for Biol, Tanaka on for Gruev, and Yonto has replaced Okafor. So Leeds have 2 more changes that they can make. Liverpool still have a full allotment of 5. Ampadu collects the ball inside the centre circle, plays square to his left-hand side, finds Stack. To Goodmanson. Back to Ampadu in the middle of the park here. Strike. Roden. Onto the right-hand side for Leeds. Now back to Strike, just on the outskirts of the centre circle. Leeds just seeing a bit more of the ball now. Ball played into Yonto. Now back to Goodmanson. Strike. Back to Stack again. He's just seen a bit more of the ball in these last few minutes, but Leeds just unable to penetrate the Liverpool defence. Now Ekitike will lead the Reds on a counter. Szoboszlai plays the ball early in here for Ekitike. Then Ekitike plays the ball into Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo goes for goal, and it's a good save from the Leeds goalkeeper Lucas Perry to tip the ball around the post there. Keeps his side in it. Surely if that would have gone in, it would have been game, set and match. But Gakpo was a good effort, curling effort around the defender right in front of him, which was Roden. Now it's a good save to tip the ball around the post. So the danger's still not over. It's still going to be a corner here for Liverpool. But it looks as if Arne Slot is going to make his first couple of changes. Bradley is coming off and Wirtz is going off as well. So double change from Liverpool. Bradley off and Wirtz off as well. And coming on to replace those players are Gomez and McAllister. So Gomez and McAllister have come on for Liverpool. So first changes there. Liverpool have 3 more that they can make with a quarter of the game left. So corner still to be taken here from this right-hand side for the Reds. It's going to be Szoboszlai to take. Just waiting the delivery here. It's going to be an outswinger. It's going to take it right-footed from the right wing. No one around him. Corner comes in. It's a good corner. Oh, and it's a good save in the end there from Perry. Another decent save. So it was a bullet header on target, but just aimed a little bit too close to the Leeds goalkeeper. It will become quite a stretched affair this second half. Now Leeds just going over the halfway line, looking to counter as quickly as they can, building down the right of centre before losing the ball, and they are pushing up more in their final third, but it is leaving their defence just a little more exposed. So I'd not be surprised if we do see more goals here. But now Leeds back on the counter through the middle of play. Now this is with Tanaka. He's only been on the field about 4 or 5 minutes at most. Let's lose the ball at the pivotal moment, and Alisson will clear the ball away. Now to Leeds' left-hand side. Still well inside Liverpool's own half. I'll say, I mean, Leeds, it's just apart from those opening 5 minutes of the second half, they've been alright. Now Yonto plays the ball. Oh, and Yonto's gone down. Konate with a late challenge there. I mean, I must say, I thought that was going to be a penalty. The referee, I don't think he's given it. And Yonto almost laughing in the face of the referee. He's so surprised that he's not given it. Well, that's going to be interesting. So I'm pretty certain the referee hasn't given the penalty. Let's have a look at the first replay here. Gnonto, well, goes over the heel. Maybe he goes down to ground fairly easily. And then again, most players do. I've got to say, just from my own side, I think that's a foul. I don't think he gets the ball, and he ends up clipping the foot. Personally, this is just from my own side, I think that's a penalty. But, well, the referee... So, if it's not a penalty, it'll be a corner to Leeds, but the corner hasn't been played yet, which obviously indicates that VAR are going to have a look at this, and the referee is being called to his VAR monitor. So we've got some drama here at Elland Road. Leeds United may still be given a penalty with 20 minutes to go. So the referee, Anthony Taylor, is looking at his VAR monitor. But the question is Gnonto, who's only been on the field about 5 minutes at the time that this incident took place, was he sent down to the ground by Konate? And I've got to say, I think it is. Arne Slot is not happy at all. But it's a clumsy challenge. He doesn't need to go in there. Contact is made. Gnonto probably does go to the ground a bit easily, but almost every single player does. And so the referee is now marching over from his VAR monitor screen. So, what is the final decision? What's he going to give here? We're still awaiting the final verdict. And it's a penalty. It is a penalty. So the referee, Anthony Taylor, has reversed his decision. I've got to say, I think the right decision in the end has been made. And so Gnonto, who's only been on the field very recently, has won his side a penalty here. And Leeds have a lifeline. So Konate has, well, eventually given away a penalty. Now, who will take the spot kick for Leeds? It's going to be Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin against Alisson. And if Leeds can just get this... So, in terms of Calvert-Lewin's last 5 penalties, he's missed 2 of them and he's scored 3. But his most recent penalty was not converted. Calvert-Lewin steps up and he scores! He scores with a plum. Calvert-Lewin makes no mistake this time around. And in the 73rd minute, we now have a game on our hands again here. It's Leeds United 1, Liverpool 2. Got to say, that was a really good penalty taken there by Calvert-Lewin. As I just mentioned, he had missed his most recent penalty. And that was a well-taken strike there. Not much of a run-up. No messing about. Just went straight in there. Alisson got close, but not close enough. And we've got a game on our hands again. So Leeds United 1, Liverpool 2. Dominic Calvert-Lewin there, converting the spot kick. And now Leeds back on the attack once more here on the right wing. Ball is played in and it comes out to Calvert-Lewin. Takes a heavy touch and the ball runs out. He's claiming it should be a corner. Not sure what the final decision is here. It's a little bit confusing. Ball is played in, and did it come off Konate last or did it come off Calvert-Lewin last? I think it was off Calvert-Lewin. But he almost got, if he'd just got an extra half a yard over Konate there, he would have been in right on goal. Now Liverpool, despite being in the lead, they're under quite a bit of pressure here. And the crowd, as you can imagine, at Elland Road, and it's packed Elland Road as well. The atmosphere is something else right now. And we have got a game in our hands again. So, Leeds United 1, Liverpool 2. Ekitike put Liverpool firmly in charge with 2 goals inside the opening 5 minutes of the second half. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin's converted penalty has given Leeds a lifeline with over 15 minutes to go. Leeds playing the ball back to their defence here as they begin their search now for an equaliser. And Liverpool, obviously with the form that they're in the past 2 to 3 months, may well be feeling the nerves just a little bit here. And Leeds got nothing to lose. They've just got to throw everything forward here, try and get this point secured late on. Gnonto's been fantastic since coming on for Leeds, it has to be said. Won the hosts that penalty. On the ball now. Just ahead of Gravenberch. Plays the ball square. Roden plays the ball now through the middle. Now with Aronson, again one of the other substitutes for Leeds. Plays the ball further forward. Leeds have got a chance here. They've scored! It's Leeds 2, Liverpool 2! And it's the number 18, Anton Stach, who has scored for Leeds. Absolutely remarkable. Liverpool's goals came within just minutes of each other. They came in quick succession in the 48th and 50th minutes, within 2 minutes of one another. And remarkably, Leeds' 2 goals have also come within 2 minutes of each other. Goals in the 73rd and 75th minutes. Calvert-Lewin scoring from the penalty spot. And then it was all too easy for Stach to weave past one of the Liverpool defenders. He ended up having ample amounts of space, and he just tucks the ball home with the side of his foot, goes past Alisson. And my goodness me, well, we definitely have got a game on our hands now. Leeds might be going all out for the winner. Daniel Farke reacts with just, about as solid a fist bump as you can see there. On the slot, not much emotion on his face at all. But it's Anton Stach who has scored Leeds' second goal. Celebrates with the knee slide, sending him miles because the pitch is so wet. And, well, you've got to think this game isn't ending 2-2. Leeds now want the third, but of course now, if Leeds continue to throw everything up top, that's going to leave their defence very, very open. But we've got one hell of a game now in these last 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Szoboszlai might go for goal here for Liverpool. Opts against it. Plays the ball just a little bit further into the penalty area. Now to Gravenberch. Just takes the ball past Stach. Liverpool still keep possession. They've got every outfield player inside Leeds' half. You have to say Liverpool's defence has just crumbled here within the last few minutes, and it's not the first time that we've said that within the past 3 months or so. 13 minutes to go. And this could go either way, it really could, because you could see Liverpool getting back in front late on if Leeds continue to throw everything, but of course you can also see Leeds getting another with all the momentum that they've got behind them. Now Liverpool have just won a free kick in a decent area here. Be interested to see what further substitutions will be made, because of course Salah is still on the bench for Liverpool. Isak is also still on the bench. They've only made 2 subs so far. They've been Gomez and McAllister. Chiesa's also on the bench. I mean, they've got plenty of attacking options here. So free kicks come in from around 35 yards out. Whipped into the area. Oh, what a save! What a save from Lucas Perry. That's an incredible save. Danger's not over yet. The ball is headed away now from a danger spot there from Leeds, and they withstand that pressure. But what a save there from Lucas Perry. So it was a bullet header from that long distance free kick. It was Van Dijk. Oh, who actually got the final touch there? Yeah, it was Van Dijk. What was the back of his head? And it was clawed out by the goalkeeper before it went over the line. What a save. He was at full stretch there. That's the best save we've seen of the night. Probably one of the best saves of the season. And Liverpool almost going so close there to edging back in front. We're into the 79th minute. Don't go anywhere, because I have absolutely no idea how this game is going to end up. It's on an absolute knife edge here. Leeds United 2, Liverpool 2. Ekitike with goals in the 48th and 50th minutes before Leeds have responded dramatically. Calvert-Lewin with a converted spot kick in the 73rd minute, followed by a goal from Stach just 2 minutes after that. So we're now into the 80th minute, 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Gravenberch just in the middle of the park here for Liverpool. Now just plays back, forced to go all the way to Alisson. Now with Konate, it's got to be said, he's not had a great second half. Canate, he's not had a great season, full stop, let's be honest, but second half he's been a much more of a poor performance than what it was in the first. But now Szoboszlai very quickly on the counter has put Liverpool back in front. We've seen another goal. So quick on the counter, Szoboszlai suddenly found space and he strokes the ball past Lucas Perry to put Liverpool back in front with 10 minutes to go. What more is going to happen here in this second half? But Dominik Szoboszlai has put Liverpool back in front in what has been an extraordinary second half here. So quick on the counter. Where was Leeds' defence? The Liverpool fans won't care about that, but Leeds out of shape. There was a great dummy there. Not sure who it was. I think it was McAllister that played the dummy. So goes as if he's going to try and strike the ball. And then steps over it. And Szoboszlai with cool as you like finish with his right foot. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And finds the bottom corner. So it's now Leeds United 2. Liverpool 3. Dominik Szoboszlai with the latest goal. But again, don't go anywhere because I still have no idea how this match is going to end up. It's Gravenberch, by the way, with the assist for Liverpool's latest goal. And we should be about to restart now. I'm not too sure why we've had such a long break. So I'm pretty certain there was no need for VAR to be involved. But we are now back underway. Leeds are straight on the attack here. And it's a shot on target. But it's just aimed straight at Alisson. It was Tanaka with the shot there. It was ambitious. It was about 30 yards out. But with the way this second half has gone, why not? Everything seems to be coming off here. So, where are we? Leeds United 2. Liverpool 3 after 82 minutes played. It was a fairly dull first half. But the second half has been anything but. Long ball played in by the Leeds goalkeeper Perry. And this foul committed there surely by a Liverpool player. I think it was Szoboszlai on Goodmanson. There'll be a free kick here for Leeds, just a few yards inside their own half. Liverpool look ready to bring on a couple more subs. And Leeds playing the ball down the left-hand side. Good work by Nyonto, trying to find Goodmanson. Leeds just losing the ball in the end, though. Now Liverpool will keep it on the right-hand side, just behind the halfway line on their own half. Gomez does this ball on the right-hand side for Liverpool. Plays an early attempt at a through ball. Should be dealt with. That's poor there from Rodin. Well, initially he did fine. He covered the ball well, shielded the ball away from danger. But then when he attempts to pass out from the back, it just runs out of play. So Liverpool are going to bring on a couple more subs. Looks as if Cody Gakpo is going to come off and Alexander Isak is going to come on. The former Newcastle United player and still current Sweden international. And who else is coming off here for Liverpool? Well, Endo is coming on. Sif Ekitike is going to come off. The scorer of Liverpool's first 2 goals. Or obviously Szoboszlai added that vital third. We should just get confirmation of those 2 changes very shortly here. We now move into the 84th minute of the game. Still Leeds United 2, Liverpool 3. And what's been a thrilling second half in front of an electric atmosphere as well here. So just confirmation saying Gakpo and Ekitike have gone off. And they've been replaced by Wataru Endo and Alexander Isak. So Endo and Isak now on the pitch for Liverpool. And they've replaced Ekitike and Cody Gakpo. We'll see what changes and what impact those changes have there on this game. Leeds are about to bring on another sub as well. This will be their 4th of the game. Liverpool have one more substitution that they can make. Got another stoppage here. Not too sure why. we are now back underway. Long goal kick taken by Perry. The head tennis battle in the centre of midfield, and it's a full-blooded second half, this one. No foul given by the referee. Ball goes all the way back to Bogle. Passes back to Perry. Long ball again from the goalkeeper. Leeds continue to go direct. And that's obviously where they found success in the final quarter of this game. Now back to Strike, just behind the halfway line here for Leeds, inside his own half. Now to Stach. Stach again. Keeps the ball. Now passes back over the halfway line once more. Into Roden. Plays the ball to his right-hand side here. We're now into the 86th minute. Time beginning to run out now for Leeds. It was one hell of a comeback, and then all their hard work was undone after a lightning-quick counter-attack that was finished off by Dominic Szoboszlai. Gnonto on the pitch. On the left of centre for Leeds. They've got a chance to go for goal. I think they went too early, though. It's an effort that was on target from Aronson. One of Leeds' substitutes, one of their first three that came on. But that was straight at Alisson at the near post, not really troubling him. Isak trying to latch onto a long ball here for Liverpool, but Bogle will get there first. And now move towards the 87th minute of the game. Interesting that Leeds have actually had more possession than Liverpool in the second half. That was certainly not the case in the first. Leeds now playing the ball out from the back here, bringing the ball up to the halfway line. Ampadu. Now to Tanaka. To play the ball in towards the 18-yard area. It's cleared away by the Liverpool defence. Leeds will keep going here till the very end. And we're going to see another Leeds substitution then. So Ampadu, the captain, is going to come off. It looks as if Pirro is going to come on for him. So Ampadu sprints off the pitch there. Obviously time running out for Leeds. So Pirro comes on for Ampadu in Leeds' latest switch. So Leeds have got one more substitution that they can make, and that's the same for Arne Slot as well. Leeds now back inside Liverpool's own half again. Tanaka to Gnonto on this left-hand side. It's got some support. Now opts to go with Stach. Plays the ball into the area. Flicked on header, and it's headed away in the end by Van Dijk. To Stach again. Van Dijk will just allow the ball to safely go back towards the gloves of Alisson. Into the 88th minute now. Leeds United 2, Liverpool 3 after an absolutely thrilling second half here at Elland Road, and it's still not over. In that kind of game where you just feel like there's definitely going to be a late twist somewhere. Or will Liverpool be able to create one more chance that will just kill off the game altogether? Fed back to Alisson. Now to Konate. Van Dijk. Liverpool just trying to slow this game down a little bit now, just the tempo down. Be interested to see as well how much stoppage time there will be. That will be given by the fourth official. Liverpool unable to keep the ball in play. And now Leeds take a very quick throw-in, and Leeds very quickly down this right-hand side. Oh, I think Leeds take the throw-in a little bit too quick for the referee's liking. Oh, in fact, he's saying that the throw-in wasn't taken where it should have been. So the ball now is played back in. Comes out to Strike. Now into Leeds' left-hand side here with Gnonto, but Liverpool have won the ball in a good position here with Gomez. Now a yellow card has come out after Liverpool player was taken down, stopping the counter-attack. Szoboszlai went down there. Not too sure where the yellow card was actually aimed at. It's gone to Strike, so Pascal Strike has now received a booking here for Leeds. Yeah, just almost spearing into Szoboszlai there. So I don't think you can have too many complaints about that, but less than a minute to go then before we reach the 90th. and we find out how much stoppage time there will be. And of course, Liverpool will just look to eat up as much time as they can here with this set piece. They actually go backwards here with the free kick, back inside their own half. Van Dijk now plays the ball over the halfway line. Kerkers manages to win a throw-in for Liverpool. There'll be in no rush to take it here. Been a roller coaster of the second half for both these sides, but Liverpool on the verge of edging this game and securing a much needed 3 points, which would see them move back up to 5th position in the table. So I think I'm right in saying that this win would see them move up 7 places in the league table. That's how congested this Premier League table is. So 9 minutes, we've got 9 minutes of stoppage time here that has been given by the 4th official. So we've absolutely got time. Well, not just for one, maybe 2 more goals here. So 9 minutes of added on time. That gets a big roar from the crowd, as you can imagine. Liverpool trying to keep the ball in on the left-hand side here. Leeds win the possession back. We'll feed it back to Perry. Perry goes long once again with his distribution, trying to latch the ball up to the top line there. Now to Tanaka. Yonto. Oh, that's a late challenge that came in there from Joe Gomez. Got to be a booking, surely. Joe Gomez scythes through his opponent there, and the yellow card comes out. That was very much a just letting you know I'm there challenge. Have another look at the replay here. Gosh, straight through Yonto. That's a pretty poor challenge, has to be said. Yonto is okay, thankfully, though. It's going to be okay to continue because he did get taken out there by Gomez. In fact, Yonto's on the ball now. Early delivery into the box, headed out by Curtis Jones. And Leeds have got a chance here through Calvert-Lewin, but the ball just evades him. I think he would have been offside anyway, but Konate just got a vital touch on the ball in the nick of time. I think Calvert-Lewin would have been offside. Oh, he would have been on. Would have been on. That was how precious is that touch there from the Liverpool defender. Konate just getting to the ball ahead of Calvert-Lewin. He must have thought he was in prime position to get another huge goal there for Leeds. So 2 minutes of our way through stoppage time. There's still 7 minutes to go though. Leeds United 2, Liverpool 3. Liverpool now on the attack themselves, looking to kill this game off. Szoboszlai towards the edge of the area. Can he get enough space for a shot? No, he can't, but he can win a corner. The ball comes off Gabriel Goodmanson last. So it's going to be a corner for Liverpool. Still, of course, just under 7 minutes to go. Will they keep the ball in the corner, or will they actually play the corner in as they normally would at any other stage of the game and just try and kill this game off? So Szoboszlai, he has got support here through Endo. Endo now, is he able to keep the ball in? No, he can't, but he has just managed to win a throw-in for Liverpool. Szoboszlai, there's going to be one more Leeds change. One more Leeds change. Bogle is going to come off, and who's going to come on for him? I think it's the number 23. Bornau is going to come on for him. So Bornau has come on. That's Leeds' final change. So Bornau comes on for Bogle. Liverpool do still have one more change that they can still make. Liverpool keep the ball in around the corner then. Konate goes flying. No foul given. It's getting very congested around this right wing area for Liverpool. Daniel Farke claiming that this should be a free kick. Nothing given. Now a throw-in will be taken by Goodmanson. 5.5 minutes to go. Leeds making up quite a bit of territory there through Strike, but he loses the ball in the end. Played away by Gomez, but Leeds win the ball back. Then the ball flies out for a throw-in. Getting very fractured here. It's getting lively and it's getting feisty. 5 minutes to go for Liverpool to hold on. 5 minutes to go for Leeds to grab a last gasp equaliser in what's been a thrilling second half. Stack Plays the ball into the centre circle. Now Leeds have got a bit of space to work into here. Long ball pitched in, right into the 18-yard box. Comes off a Liverpool player last. Comes off Gomez last, I think, and it'll be a corner for Leeds United. Maybe even throw the goalkeeper up here. 4.5 minutes to go. Corner to come in from Leeds' left-hand side. Very crowded penalty area. Stack comes in swinger. Not convincingly cleared away by Liverpool. Now Gnonto plays the ball forward for Stack. Back to Gnonto. Can he get the delivery in? He slips, but he has managed to win his side a corner again. So corner for Liverpool on his left-hand side. Going to be Stack to take once more. He's not going to go short. He's going to play this right into the area. 4 minutes to go. Corner comes in. Just evades everyone, and it's gone in! It's 3-3! Leeds have scored in the 6 minutes of stoppage time! And it's the substitute, Tanaka, who has scored for Leeds. What a remarkable second half this has been. Leeds United 3, Liverpool 3 in the 6 minutes of stoppage time. And we've still got 3 more minutes to go. Tanaka has scored, and he drinks in all the applause and the acclaim. That's a huge goal for Leeds United. Goodness me, this game has had it all here. It's now 3-3. Liverpool were 2-0 and 3-2 up. Arne Slot just looks on. He can't believe what he's seeing here. Now, the game hasn't restarted yet. So we'll see if VAR has got something to say about this. But just to clarify, the game hasn't restarted yet. So let's just see on our first replay if there's any reason at all to disallow it. Can't see one, to be honest. It's actually, if anything, a possible handball from a Liverpool player on the way to Tanaka. Yeah, I think it's actually handled by Gravenberch. Comes off his arm, and it then falls to Tanaka at the far post. And he rifles the ball home from close range, and Arne Slot just... You see how he reacts when when Leeds equalise. Oh dear, he just looks defeated, even though Liverpool are probably now about to draw. He just cannot believe it, but incredible scenes then at Elland Road. I think Liverpool still have one more substitution that they can make. So, just to clarify, we are now back underway, so... Finally, it did take a long time, but there's been no VAR drama for that one. So the goal 100% stands. So it is 3-3 between Leeds United and Liverpool. And, well, let's see if there's any more drama here within the last, well, I'd say 90 seconds. But because of that, we're probably going to have maybe at least 1 more minute. And the Leeds fans are going mad here. They are going crazy. What character Daniel Farke's side has shown to come back from 2-0 down and then 3-2 down. So 3-3. We're now into the 98th minute, but I've got a feeling we might have 1 more minute added on to the initial 9 because of how much stoppage there was for the goal and the celebrations, and I guess the possibility that VAR might have done a short check as well. Throw aimed in by Liverpool over the halfway line. Ball goes out of play. It'll be another throw to the visitors. But now, of course, time running out for Liverpool. So less than 60 seconds to go, but we may well have 1 more minute of extra additional time, as it were, because of that very late Leeds equaliser from Tanaka. Leeds just with the ball now with Stack. Surely there's not time for 1 more goal, surely. Leeds with the ball on the right hand side, play the ball up to the halfway line. They wanted a fourth here, but they went with passes like that, although Liverpool have now been forced to play the ball out for a throw. It was off Van Dijk. Leeds fans want... Are they sensing something absolutely incredible here? We're into the 99th minute, and Leeds have got the ball in a decent area here. We're still waiting for the throw to come in. It's going to be taken by Pirro, one of Leeds' substitutes. Pirro with Tanaka. Back to Pirro on this right wing, about 18 yards away from the byline. Tanaka again. Liverpool just trying to pen Leeds in here, but Leeds have now just worked up a little bit of space. Well, we are now into additional added on time, as it were. This may very well be the last attack. Ball comes in, comes off Kirker's last. Ball goes out of play. Will we have enough time for the throw-in? Yes, we will. The referee has not blown the full-time whistle yet. This is surely going to be the last attack, though. We are heading into almost 100 minutes here. Throw-in comes to Calvert-Lewin. He's got 2 Liverpool players around him, though. Can Calvert-Lewin force a corner? The ball runs out of play, but it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick now for Alisson to take. And will Alisson even have time to take the goal kick? No, he won't. The full-time whistle goes. The full-time whistle is blown by Anthony Taylor and marks the end of a quite extraordinary second half. So it's ended 3-3 here. Ugo Ekitike scoring 2 goals inside the opening 5 minutes to put Liverpool 2-0 in front. Then in the 73rd minute, a converted penalty from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. 2 minutes later, Stach scores for Leeds to make it 2-2. Then in the 80th minute, Dominic Szoboszlai puts Liverpool back in front. But then in the 6th minute of stoppage time, incredibly, Leeds equalised again through Ao Tanaka. And it's ended up securing Leeds what could be a vital point by the end of the season. So thank you so much for listening along to our live commentary coverage at full time here at Elland Road in the Premier League. It has finished Leeds United 3,